Well, the countdown is on for this summer's FIFA Men's World Cup, with the tournament set to kick off in just under 2 weeks. The key question, though, who will be lifting the coveted trophy this year? Ramy Inocencio, who has some skills outside of the newsroom. He's a top athlete too, but he's been speaking with someone whose guess might be better than the rest. Ramy, good morning. What are you learning?
Definitely better than me, Errol. Yeah, this guy is not only a super soccer fan, but he's also an economist. His name is Joachim Klement, and he has predicted, yes, correctly, the past 3 winners of the World Cup: Germany, France, and Argentina. And he's got this model that looks at several variables: population, that means talent pool; GDP, how rich a country is; climate, if it's cool; and then the FIFA World Ranking. All those go into his crystal ball, and here is what he is catching this year.
There are teams that are soccer powerhouses like Brazil, like Argentina, like Germany, France, Spain in Europe. They're always at or near the top. But then there are teams that are constant outperformers, even though they shouldn't be as good as they really are. And one of them is the Netherlands. For being a small country, they have been in 3 World Cup finals already. And that really speaks for the culture and the process they have in place in developing talent.
Well, you went to the Netherlands, so let's just get to that. You're predicting them to be the winner this year.
Yeah, I think I seem to have a death wish. After getting it right 3 times in a row, I picked a team that is considered to be not amongst the favorites this time around. I think they have a team that doesn't have real stars, like Messi for Argentina, but they have a team that is very, very level in the performance of every one of the players in the team. So there's no real weak spot. The second thing is they have a really good defense. And in soccer, more so than in most other sports, the saying that offense wins matches, defense wins tournaments.
What about the U.S.?
Well, don't get your hopes up of winning the tournament. But there's good news and bad news. The good news is that Group D with the U.S. is the most evenly set up group in the entire tournament. All 4 of those teams can be first in the group or last in the group. And with a little bit of luck, you can make it into the quarterfinal.
So why does that keep them from advancing further?
The problem is that the US tends to be hotter than most European countries. And then the other one is the US has so many sports that compete for the talent pool that it isn't really the dominating, most important sport in the US. While if you go anywhere in Europe or Latin America, it's soccer, and then there's the rest.
Curious, if there was latitude for weather, for temperature in the United States, where would that be comparable to the best of Spain and France?
It's New England to the northern mid-Atlantic states. That's roughly the ideal climate. So Boston, New York, and then on the West Coast, Seattle, Portland. Those are the cities that are also amongst the best performing MLS teams, where you have the ideal climatic conditions to play soccer.
Is there a black swan team that might just come out of nowhere and break this all?
I would say there is one dark horse, and that is Japan, because the model predicted that Brazil would meet Japan in the round of 32 and lose against Japan. Now that sounds crazy, yet last year, and that's exactly what happened in a test match.
So just to cap this all off, you've said the Netherlands for this year. What if you're wrong?
Then I'll do it again in 4 years' time and have a million excuses. After all, I'm a professional economist. We're used to finding reasons why the forecasts we made in the past didn't come true today.
There you go, a fun economist there. They can be fun. He said he first did this actually to prove that it is silly to try and prove that you can't predict winners. But Errol, as we see, he's 3 for 3. You know, I also asked him if he's a betting man. He's never bet on any of these, but he says that his friends have. For the record, the Netherlands, let's see.
All right, you heard it here first. Ramy Inocencio, thanks so much. Get out there, enjoy your weekend, Ramy.